in recent years, 95% for Americans, and also we passed the access to credit bill I mentioned earlier. Those are critical to jump-starting this economy. So I think those are both strategies that need to be part of this recovery. They've been part of our work here locally to build coalitions to support those things in Washington, and I'm pleased that they've been part of legislation that we've passed and have helped stabilize this economy as we grow out of this deepest and longest recession in a generation.
Mr. Barton.
Well, we have in this Congress the best example of why this question and then why our country is where we are. Congressman Carnahan supported every single bailout. Bailed out the banks, bailed out the car companies, bailed out. You know, a small business owner came up to me and he said, they announced they're going to have a tax credit for us to hire employees. We don't need more employees, we need more customers. So we need to understand that the way to let businesses grow is to cut their taxes, let them keep their money, and figure out how to do with what they want to innovate, to make things better. What we see again out of this Congress is the Chrysler bailout. We gave Chrysler $14 billion, and we forgot to tell them. Congressman Carnahan forgot to tell them, don't close the Fenton plant and move our jobs to Mexico until you pay it back. Even his sister objected to that. So when we bail out and give tax credits and payouts, we're picking winners and losers, and that's not government's role.
I believe in doing both. This is a time of near depression. It's time for the government to step up to the plate and say, we're going to constrict our budget and we're going to ease up on taking yours. This whole idea of who we are and who we should give money to in terms of bailouts. We bailed out the banks of all people to begin with. The banks that are charging 29% interest on credit cards to consumers. 29%? Can you imagine? That's mafia rates. And yet, Republicans and the Democrats in Congress say nothing about it. Let them eat cake. I'm telling you, we have to start to answer back to this government, and we can't vote for Republican, Democrat, thinking things are going to change. They both see exactly what's going on, and they do nothing about it. We don't know who owns our companies. Do we have American companies anymore? They've opened the doors to international ownership. What we think used to be American companies are now owned by foreign interests. Who are we